So, do you want to start up the recap then? Stone Daddy. The Gitrog. Yeah, like a tree. He grew a boat. Shot it with a very queer looking arrow, you noted. Yes, it was wearing a mask. Right, you fought the spirit mask thing. Yep, forgot you fought that. I'm pretty sure it dominated Merrick at one point. Yeah, Merrick got dominated, and he loved every moment of it. I have a feeling, did like maybe once that wore off, was Merrick like a little like, oh, I don't know, constantly for like 5 minutes. Just who knows? I couldn't be in Merrick's shoes. It's something that he might not have ever experienced since he was a child. What like okay. You mean like the what's his nice the night guy Meta Knight? I don't know. You gotta
Now we are headed back to, I'm assuming, the location. Or however you're just going to lead back to camp.
Yeah. So actually, this is where I kind of wanted to start off. Did anyone have any questions before we go? Any about last session? Any clarifications they want?
No, let's do it.
All right. Um, so we're going to start the session. We're actually going to be in Stonefather's house. He led you there after the last session. You guys were basically walking through the thicket, and then he stopped at like a tree near a particularly dense part, whispered something to the tree, and a very natural looking door appeared. And he sort of opens it and beckons you inside. And through the tree, you walked into a sort of open air house that seems to be completely made of trees and plants, all naturally shaped and still growing. He told you guys to make yourselves at home while he went and put his son to bed. Um, and the house is a miraculous sight. What do you guys? What room would you guys like go out first? He's got like a living room, like an atrium, and like a kitchen.
I'm looking for the liquor cabinet.
So yeah, you go into like to the kitchen area, and now what's cool is like this house has like a gentle little stream flowing through it. Um, Everything here seems to actually be made of some sort of plant. Like in his kitchen, you see like there's just a whole wall of different like fruits all lined up that are just like growing, like ready to be picked. Like there's all sorts of vegetables throughout there too. That it looks like he just kind of grows his food immediately next to where he cooks it up. But yeah, you could find like there's definitely I'd say like a decanter or two full of a spicy brown liquid.
I sniff it.
Oh, it's alcohol, all right.
I take a swig.
It is delicious Fireball, but you might not know it by that name here, or would you know it? Would it be called Fireball in this world? I think so.
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
I walk around exploring and sipping.
Okay. Um,
I'm looking for any silly shrooms, see if anything fun's growing around.
so there is like there's it's basically like in a big circle with like the kitchen in the middle. Like you imagine if you're looking at it from above, it'd probably be shaped like a Pokeball, um, with like different sections on the outside. You do find one dank room that seems to have it's like a bunch of fungus growing in it. It's like really dark, except for like there is a few small, bright glowing blue fungus that seem to be like illuminating the area in that room. But it's a very dark room otherwise. It has the comfiest couch you've ever sat on. Even though you deep down you may suspect it is actually a mushroom you're sitting on.
Are there any medicinal mushrooms in the room?
Oh yeah, sure. Roll a nature check.
Elo is straight up lounging on that couch.
Uh, I mean, you're not really a mushroom expert because there are like 8 different types of mushrooms in front of you, all different colors. Like there's one that like looks like the stereotypical Mario mushroom. There's those the blue ones that are glowing. There's this green skinny stalk mushroom with a really thin cap. Um, you have like purple polka dotted mushroom that's black. Um, you got just a silver mushroom that looks very simple. Um, then you have this big poofy white one.
All right, I just sit on the couch.
Merrick, Merrick actually is afraid of the mushrooms. He respects his role. I love it. Torek, have you? What are you interested in?
I'm interested in what sort of trinkets, gadgets, or interesting little doodads can be
So,
found within the home.
roll an investigation check.
Wow,
Uh,
that's a critical failure.
yeah, that's it's pretty great. So you're like looking around. He has
Get these out
these.
of the way early.
He has these sort of. You swear they have to be mechanical because you've never seen any bird move like this before. These birds like come in and like just kind of sort of hover around. Like you've never seen a bird hover. So like you have to you're assuming it's some sort of magical trinket he's made.
Mm.
It like zoots around and like sips from flowers and zoots around and hovers.
I take a wand and try to like poke at it a little bit while it's flying
It
around.
makes a little squeaky noise and then zooms away from you.
In the background, you see Torque just slowly hobbling after the little hummingbird, trying to get a better look at it.
And it's like I just imagine it's going just like a little bit quicker than you, so it like stops and like does its
Yep.
business, and then just like, oh
Oh, yeah.
god, this guy, and you're just chasing it like around.
Exactly.
All right. So you probably get like one lap in before Stone Daddy meets you guys in his dark lounge, his dank lounge. Um, he's carrying a tray with 4 teacups on it and a big kettle. Um, and as he comes to like sit in this room, he sits down on another, little. It looks like a lazy boy, but made of mushroom. He sets the tea on the ground, like the kettle on the ground, and he sorts of just like pokes it, and all of a sudden it starts steaming and boiling. And he pours you all a cup of tea. And he says, "I wish to thank you for what you've done. My boy will be a little sore for the next few days, but he will live. Um, only time will tell what the Fae have done to himself, but thank you, for he breathes because of you."
Yeah, I mean, glad to help, old man.
He snorts at that as he
You
looks
know,
at your clearly gray hair.
from one old man to another.
So,
Why didn't you just tell us in the first place that was done?
Because if it went bad, I would not want you to have that guilt upon you.
Prepared for the worst.
Yes. But I am glad that we were blessed today. Nature, we were the fiercer beast. And I thank
Glad
you
we could
again.
help.
And so I am indebted to you. How I will provide you knowledge in however way I can.
A little bit of what we're looking for.
You keep cutting out. I think you got to turn your TV
Oh, I
speed a little
probably
louder.
don't.
Yeah.
We've already explained a bit of what we're looking for. Do you have any knowledge of the Raven Queen?
What do you already know?
About her in general?
Yes.
Well, she is very mysterious. We don't have exact knowledge of who she is. We know how she came about, big things she's done in life, especially the golden power is why we're looking for her. Someone is trying to break the seal that she created. Stop them.
He just
I
kind
think
of.
she's the only one. Am I still breaking up?
Nope. Sorry. Keep going. I thought you were done.
And we need her to figure out how we can stop them from breaking what she made.
He takes a deep sip of his tea. Says, "Well, this makes a lot more sense then to what I'm about to tell you. Because what you've said is not entirely new information, but some of it is new to me. She was attacked uh, in her own domain. Um, I heard from the trees. Uh, because they couldn't stop talking about how crazy that was. She's never been successfully attacked in her own domain before. Uh, Whatever attacked her, uh, it had the same power source as her. So that's why it was able to get a jump on her in her own domain. She is wounded, but is in hiding now.
Nowhere?
I do not know where. I have not spoken to her. This is just what I've heard from uh, the tree network.
Where
Wi-
her
wi-
domain is?
Wikipedia. Uh, um,
Well, ask the trees where she is.
well, they don't know. They just know they can't feel her anywhere right now. Uh, her domain, I can mark it for you on your map.
That would be great.
And then he's going to put a big red X on her domain for you.
Oh, damn. That's hella far away.
This happened a month or so ago, month or two ago. Not very long. But now it makes sense why someone would want her out of the picture for a time. Who is trying to weaken the seal?
As far as we know, the people involved are all from the capital and the city of O. Illusion with them, he was involved on the first attack of Hillgarth Academy. Are you familiar with the three? Are you familiar with the seal of the Golden Power?
Just vaguely. I was only told the story a few times in my life, but I do know that it is a real thing and not a fairy tale. Um, I
I'm
guess I know
assuming he's the
how the Raven Queen is involved now, I guess.
yes. She created a seal to stop mortals from being able to pass into the barriers of the Feyland.
Who did you
It,
learn this from?
fairies. Merrick, you are most familiar with them. You remember their names. I have these marks, if maybe it helps you recognize them, as I point to Merrick to speak and I open the scroll that they signed.
We learned of the Raven Queen's seal from Lutera, the goddess who lives in that that wood over there,
Oh, wait.
Sheridan Forest.
And as you show him the scroll with Lutera's sign on it, um, he immediately like perks up and he's like, "How did you get this?" How, how did you get this seal?
Read Sarah and her sister.
Oh my God, if you told me this when we first met, I would have trusted you immediately. This is amazing. I'm
So
so
did we not?
nope.
Oh, that's right. He showed like disinterest that he kind of didn't like the Fae, so we just
Yeah.
avoided it.
And he's like, you. So you cleansed them? You rescued them?
We
So
did, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do.
This is not
Save the day and shit.
this is not a coincidence that you have been brought to my thicket.
A little bit of murder.
No shit. I told you there was a feather.
Yeah, okay, sorry man. When you first listen, if a random guy shows up in your house saying a bird feather brought him there and you're in the middle of the woods,
Yeah, magic. That's
you'd
what I would
look at
think.
him a
Magic.
little weird. I knew you believed it because I'd give your smooth brain a rub, but alas, yes, that is great news to hear. I believe your information 100% now. So what else were you were saying on about something else there, lass?
The seal that the Raven Queen made. Illusion already has 2 of the artifacts or key. He only needs 1 more. We have to find the last one before he collects his power. I assume he's the one who attacked the Raven Queen. They are getting more powerful every day. It's with his army and the capitals, something to stop them.
Furthermore, too, we probably shouldn't just stop at the one, but after the one, steal the other 2 from him, and deal with him.
I'd love to hear ideas on that. Did you see his army? How would we ever fight against that force?
We just need to infiltrate. We don't need to fight anyone. We just need to steal the artifacts.
Well, let's see what Stone Pappy thinks about that. What do you think?
Do you have a name for this artifact you are looking for?
The brooch of bravery.
No. The chain of power.
Chain of power.
He already has the brooch.
It's all right.
So close.
Hey, at least you know 2 out of 3 of them.
The gem of wisdom.
Yeah,
Got
we
it
know
right
all of
there.
them, yeah.
Boom. Man, you make me so happy. Yes, I know of the chain of power. He like whispers the last part. I have a colleague to the south. He would know much more about that than I. His name is Lalander.
Well, what do you know about it?
I know of it. I know the word chain of power.
So,
I,
so
I,
much more might not be them.
no. He knows much. Listen, the man. I don't care much about anything if it's not a tree, a plant, or an animal, man. Then this guy's going on and on about this fucking powerful artifact. Blah, 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 blah. And I just tune it out, I'm sorry, okay? I'm only a dwarf. I can only listen to so much. I like rocks and trees.
Fair enough. A clue to where this might be is
I,
better
the,
than
he, Leander will help you once. He will help you. I know he will. Here. He reaches down to the dirt, and from the dirt he pulls this beautifully shaped rock. It looks kind of like a crest of sorts, and he hands it to you, and he says, "Here, this is the Stonefather crest. He'll know. You can only get one of these willingly from me. If someone were to take it, it would crumble. So that should help you win over some trust from him.
What did you say his name was?
Lylander."
Where can we find this Lylander?
While he is my colleague, he tends to live more in. He likes alcohol a bit more than I do, and the pub a bit more than I do.
Smart man.
He lives just outside of Stag's Crossing. I can mark on your map where his hobbit hole is.
Yes, I think that would do nicely.
This is our second clue to Stag's Crossing. I think we need to go to Stag's Crossing.
Two separate
Nah,
reasons.
straight for the Raven Queen's
The
thicket.
Beast of Stag Crossing. Maybe Lylander's the Beast of Stag Crossing.
Yo, rumors are rumors, all right? They can be about anything. I'm just trying to tell you there's like a Pikachu outside this town, all right? I rolled a die. The town that came up with Stag's Crossing. There's a Pikachu, okay? Maybe you could catch it. It's my second Pokemon reference today. I'm on a roll.
You did. I don't know why you chose Pokeball.
That's how it's just how it looks to me. I went. I don't know.
Like a sphere.
Nope. With the specific there's like that
with a
middle
little
part.
line on the front.
the half. It's got like a line halfway through.
Line halfway through it with a little circle in it. So you know exactly what I was. See,
Fair. All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
don't knock it. I didn't say Voltorb. All right.
You just made the room look like a Pokeball.
I did, because I made all of this look how I want it to. Pokeball is the easiest way to describe the room, because Pokemon is great. Anyway,
So is this like a gym leader? Is he a Pokemaster? He's the grass type gym leader.
yeah, I guess he could be. Yeah, he's Erica is her name, right? What was her name from the first one?
That's the first one.
Yeah. So,
I bet you he collects grass type.
grass and bug type.
You
He's
bet your
definitely
grass.
He's definitely got like a Scyther. And like an Oddish or some shit.
Bug is strong against grass. Just saying.
Yeah, bugs eat grass. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so enough looking at my sick Pokemon collection. What were we talking about?
You were about to make a teleportation circle to send us to Stag's Crossing.
Oh, if only I was a wizard.
As well as giving us your collection of healing potions that you make with your mushrooms.
Oh, yes, of course. Um, you, I made these for dwarves, though. So
I mean, we saved your son, and you told us to go talk to somebody else.
they may be a little poisonous for you guys, is what I'm saying. Because us dwarves are
I already
naturally.
found this healing potion right here, and I take a swig of Fireball.
Oh yeah, you could have that. That's only a 400-year-old alcohol. I don't really drink much. Most of it's evaporated, honestly. So thank you. Of course, you can have that. I can impart some more knowledge upon you, if so you will. And I may have a thing or two from my collection of useless trinkets that you can have.
I think Torek likes your mechanical bird.
Yeah, we love a good trinket.
He whistles, and the hummingbird comes and just like perches on one of his like wooden antlers on his crown that he has. And he's like, "Oh, this is no trinket. This is my little bird friend."
What's his name?
And then his name is, and then he whistles like he like makes like a bird, just a straight fucking bird noise. It's like that's his name. Yeah, he does that, but like he talk like you see his mouth moving, and then like a bird fucking noise come out. A little disorienting. You cannot
All
have
right,
him. He
we'll
is a
take.
he is a free being. You cannot have him. Unless do you want
for
to?
saving your son? You're a little stingy
I
guy.
cannot give away something which is not mine. I do not own him. He is chosen to stay with me.
Tor, try a whistle and see if he comes over to you.
Okay. Can I? He goes. It doesn't.
The
Whistle
bird
very
the
well.
bird looks back and he goes and Stone Daddy goes, "Oh, well, yeah, no, you tried to hit him with a wand or something before? You chased him around? He said it was like sad. It wasn't even fun, like scary. It was just sad.
Hey, gotta figure out how it works.
It's a bird. It's not a trinket."
Torek looks at America and Philo and just like this guy.
He just pets him like with one finger.
You had more knowledge? The more.
Yes. So, it has to do specifically with what we saw emerge from uh, my son. The
Phantom.
that was a corrupted fae. You could tell because it had that big, scary-looking mask on it. Each one is has a different looking mask, but they all the corrupted ones I've seen, I've experienced, my dad's experienced, his dad's experienced, have all had those masks on them. And I don't believe killing them here actually kills them. It just kind of sends them back to where they came from.
Fairyland.
Yes, Fairyland. Now, there's also one other thing I know about them. As my dad's told me. His dad told him. Was the more human-like, the less monstrous one of these fae appear, the more power and higher up in the social hierarchy they are. The one we saw wasn't too crazy there because it was shawled. It really didn't have a form, a body at all. But my advice is you see one of them your size walking around with a fucking scary mask on, you turn your tail and run.
Or you just watching us kick that thing's ass?
Yeah, that thing was a big scary monster. That means the opposite of scariness in the corrupted Fey world. So who would you be more afraid of? A brown bear or Goku?
Pretty sure Goku's bigger than a brown bear.
No, Goku's just a normal sized person.
Who's Goku?
You know, the never mind. Uh,
He's this big fighter that made his reputation in the Coliseum at the Capitol.
yeah, I get a flyer here every now and then. All right, I like trashy WWE stuff. All right. He totally fought like four
Is
bears
he
at
the
once.
one in that old book that fought the gods?
Wizarding World Entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah. So, which one would you be more afraid of, okay? The big scary grizzly thing or anyway, what I'm trying to say. We got off track. All right. Sorry, I really like the WWE. Got off track. The more, human like a Fae is, the more powerful these things are. So, yeah, there you go.
The priest we saw before, this is just a recap. The priest we've seen and fought before, he wasn't wearing a mask, right?
Nah, he's just a person.
Alright.
Or was he?
The strong boy.
Or was he wearing a mask?
Oh, or was he?
Look up the tapes. No, he wasn't.
Fair enough. What time is it in like the day?
Oh, it's like nighttime. Because you guys did this you went out on this thing when it was like
Oh,
dusk.
that's right. Don't mind. I think it's best for us to stay the night.
Oh,
And we'll head out in the
of
morning.
course. I will have a breakfast prepared for you. Please sleep wherever you'd like. Do you like beds? I don't know how you sleep.
That
Like-
couch was perfect for me. These mushrooms you have here lined up, is there one of these that would help me sleep better?
Oh yeah, sure, of course there is. You plucks the bright blue one off. Says, "Here, take this. You'll have a dreamless night."
I take it. That sounds great to me.
Like before he's done saying that, it's like already in your mouth and gone. He's like, "Oh, okay, good night." You just are done. Yeah. So make your guys home. I'll see you in the morning. All right.
Restroom quick, I'll be.
Yep. Drink. Refill your drinks. What's everyone drinking on tonight?
Water.
Nice, getting that good hydration. I got a delicious Pinot Noir.
I'm having like boozy coffee.
Oh, nice. Look at you.
Alrighty. Store all my stuff.
Sweet. Okay. So we just hop, skip, and jump into the next morning?
Is everybody here? This is new.
Yeah, I guess not. What was that?
If Goku's here, we're all fucked, alright, Chris? Goku's gonna flick the planet and blow it up.
No, man, he's just a WWE fighter.
Oh.
Yeah. T-Rex. Where's T-Rex? Page 80.
I'm back.
Okay. Is Zeke here, or is he getting water or more coffee?
In this world, Goku is what's his name, the guy
John Cena.
in Dragon Ball Z with the afro.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, God, what's his name? Hercules.
Yeah.
I love it. It's 8. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool.
Going back.
You're back? Cool. All right. So it is the next morning. Actually, before we do this, I need one of you to roll me a D100.
58.
58.
Ooh, 58, dude. The 5 is 3 before the 8. The 8 is
Yep.
next to me. We're
Yeah, super
Okay.
fucked.
58. Okay, now someone else roll me a 3d6.
Oh, you know that's for the levels that we're going to be leveling up?
It's a lot.
10. All right, and the last person roll me a 1d4. Okay. All right. Zeke, roll a d10 twice.
Oh, God, what is all this rolling?
Oh, gosh.
You're doing it. I don't want to do all this rolling. It's great. It's way better when you guys do it. Okay, 2 and 3. Cool. Right.
The chances to see if our Pokemon learn new abilities or evolve.
Or you're leveling up Pokemon right now. Stop ruining it. Okay. Okay, each of you roll a d100.
Just thought about it. Did I give someone? I gave someone half my gold in that old town to make me a fucking woodcutting tool.
Yep. And you walked away. That dude is fucking gone.
God damn it.
Oh, sorry. All of you roll a d100.
71.
Okay.
Oh, man. Both Merrick's and mine ended in 1, but there can only be 1-1. We're fucked.
Yeah,
And
you guys.
ours are 10 apart, and 5 times 2 is 10.
Oh, no.
That's bad news.
$71.
Merrick Merrick, look at what your last roll was before the 81.
Oh no, dude.
Wait. Oh no, because then it's 7, 8, and then if you add my two numbers plus your two ones, that's 7, 8, 9. And then his last roll's a 10. That's 7, 8, 9, 10.
And 2 times 3 is 6.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But I'm not a rapper.
Boom! The world explodes.
My God, this suspense is killing me.
Da.
What is gonna happen?
Okay.
We're not gonna know. It's
um,
gonna
We're
wait.
transported
It
to a
means
different plane of
it's gonna mean
existence.
nothing to us. We just rolled for him
And
that did a bunch of things,
gonna-
and it means nothing to us.
Okay.
He goes,
Merrick.
We're gonna end the session there.
Merrick, roll a d4.
And that's the night.
Imagine.
Ooh, critical success.
Okay.
Oh no, 4, and then 2 plus 3 is 5, and then 2 and 3, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, but also it's 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 5 times 2 is 10.
Quick map. So, after
Did
all
we
of
figure
that,
out the puzzle?
after
We just
all
figured out
of
the whole
that,
fucking campaign.
it is. You guys wake up. It is the next morning. Philo, you've had
What?
a beautiful, beautiful night's sleep. Because you didn't have a dream. It was the first time in a while.
Wake up, big yawn. Stretch, stand up, and walk to the kitchen.
And in the kitchen, there is a beautiful spread of all sorts of fruits. There's freshly brewed coffees and teas. You see there's all sorts of like omelets and eggs prepared. There's no bacon, no meat like that way, but there is plenty of other, fruits, veggies, eggs, that kind of stuff there. And then you also, off to the side on another table, you see 4 neatly wrapped, like parcels.
Philo sits at the table with the biggest smile she's probably had in months at this point.
Good morning, Master Philo. What would you like to eat?
I think I've got to have a little of everything. This looks
Please,
amazing.
eat whatever you like. I feed most of the forest here this morning, so don't be surprised if some of the creatures come in and grab some stuff. Whatever we want more of, I will replace and make. But this today calls for a feast.
Of course, thank you.
No, thank you.
Goddamn vegans.
Dude, they're eating eggs.
Oh,
He's just a vegetarian, man.
Merrick's eating eggs.
Yeah, he's a vegetarian. He just doesn't want to kill the animals, like
Why aren't eggs vegan?
well, because any animal byproduct is considered non-vegan.
They're not even gonna turn into birds.
Yeah, I know, but like
They
that-
came out of a bird.
listen,
though.
I don't
Like, milk's not
I don't
vegan.
get it. Whatever. It's just the way it is. He, on the other hand, is like, nah, man. I thank you for the eggs. Here, you can eat and live here for free. He can talk to them and make sure that they can negotiate amicable working conditions. Until we speak with animals, we cannot do that. We can here though. So yeah, he feeds and waters you. There's all sorts of juices.
I'm just going to town.
Good.
Merrick raided the liquor cabinet for another bottle of Fireball and pours it in his coffee, half and half, and eats some eggs.
Nice. Is Torek still looking for gadgets?
Torik's sitting by the hearth, smoking his pipe. Eats a little bit of dried fruit, and some meats. Has some coffee. That's about it.
All right. So you guys chit chatting about anything over breakfast, or?
So, Stag's Crossing, huh? Fella was laying it on pretty thick back there. Seems like that's where we should be headed next.
Looks like we're not getting any long-term rest anytime soon, but
Hey, well, if there's a rock, you can sleep on it.
This guy lied to us once before. Maybe he's setting us up.
I don't think up. I think I believe he's leading us in the right direction. And what else do we have to go off?
Well, we know that Belusion already has the Gem of Wisdom and the Brooch of Bravery. We should just steal it from him, and then he can't weaken the seal.
That's. I wish that was possible. You saw his army. Saw what he could do. He created a giant eye in the sky. You think he won't see us coming?
Is that a giant eye joke? But yeah, totally, he's gonna see us coming.
We could kill boars in the forest to level up.
Yeah, just farm here all you want.
We just need a montage, and then we'll be fine. All right. Well, I still have my doubts. But okay.
I think it's our strongest choice, and I think we need to.
Gotta find this Lylander guy.
Yeah, and maybe try to find some people who sense to more people like Farrell Dunn know who the enemy is, right? There's no way. I mean, we're getting stronger, but Illusion, the capital, the city of O, that's a pretty big ask for us.
Are you suggesting that we get together like assemble the towns and the cities that are left to make a unified front against Belusion?
Even if we get this,
Then in all the chaos and murder, we can
even if we
sneak in
get
and
this-
steal the Gem of Wisdom.
yeah, but even if we get this item, they're not going to stop coming for it. They're going to come after us.
We'll destroy
We
it.
need allies.
We'll throw it in the ocean, and no one will ever be able to get
The
it.
fires of Mount Doom.
Maybe that's an option. And we find the Raven Queen. Maybe she can tell us how to destroy it. That could work.
But either way, first we're going to have to get our hands on the darn thing. And our lead for that is a heck of a lot closer than it is now than it is after we've gone to see the Raven Queen.
Well, we don't know where the Raven Queen.
Well, we know where her domain is, no?
That's really far.
It may be far, but, doctors make house calls and all.
What does that even mean?
That's some old saying from.
You're going senile, old man.
I love it. I love it. No, I love it. It's good. That one's going in. Doctors make house calls,
when we're
I'm-
when we're fucking at end game and we are face to face with Belusion, your last words in that fight better be "Doctors make house call."
And then he cleft him in twain.
And then I'm gonna say, Stone Pappy says, "How you doing?" and stick it to him.
There you go. So anyway, we're agreeance. We're going to Stag's Crossing. Yes.
Well, what about if we stopped at Feral Dune first? And
So back there, the eye.
I can't still be there. No way. It's been like
Well,
how long
that's the
has it been?
thing is, you know, we had the cover of the swamp and all, and made our way, out of Feral Dune. But if we're heading anywhere back near that army, we are going to have to be elusive, nondescript.
To plan our route.
But if we were to head through, the river hills, we could take cover through the thickets and down through the hills by the river and make our way to Stag's Crossing via that route, and could stay out of the way of any of Belusion's forces.
Familiar with that route, Torque?
Oh yeah, no, I know plenty. Craig, I'm lying.
That's fine. I love the name though, the River Hills. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. See, this is how things are named. Boom, it's canon.
Torque, you have a terrible sense of direction. You got us lost last time. I'm not following you anywhere.
No. As I recall, you got us lost, but we'll get you a compass or something at the next town. You'll be all right.
He's actually the one who got us out of the swamp.
Philo,
You senile old fool.
you shouldn't drink so early in the day. You start talking all that bullshit. You're starting to look like Merrick.
Me? I just
Yeah.
agreed with you and said you're the one who got us out of the swamp.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Merrick.
I got us out of the swamp. I got us out of the swamp.
Did you? I thought Torque did.
No, it was definitely me. Yes,
No,
yes,
it wasn't.
absolutely.
Did I mistake that? I thought it was.
I hate you so much.
There's no way
This is
Merrick. There's
bullshit.
no,
At least-
there's no way
least-
Merrick did anything. Get out
At
of here.
least somebody remembers things the way they really happened, eh, Merrick?
No, Philo's definitely 100% committing to this. No, Torque's definitely the one who got us out of the swamp.
I'm not going that way. So you guys can get lost if you want to. How would you cross the river if you don't take the road and go over the bridge?
You were with us when we got through rivers up by the sanctuary. We can make a boat. We can make a raft. I can throw you over the river.
Pass.
That hot head of yours can float us clear right over.
I don't have a hot head. What are you talking about?
Well, which way do you propose that we go?
I think that we should stop at Feral Dune. The eye has to be gone by now.
Why would we go to Feral Dune? The eye can't be. What is our purpose?
Because we need to start the Ford Master to put out the word to gather the people against Belusion. We have to let everyone know about what's going on.
Forgemaster's ready to fight, but they know they can't win.
That's why they need to send out emissaries to the other cities and gather support.
Are we not? Are we not said emissaries? I mean, that's kind of what we're up to here, right? I suppose we could divide and conquer, but we'll have to see who the Forge Master would part with if they could send out, said emissaries, or if they're going to be dedicated to protecting Feral Doom.
I don't know about you, but I hadn't planned on emissarying shit.
I think Torque's right here. It makes sense. Everything we're doing, we're going to these have reason for people to believe us from everything we've gone through. Random person from Feral Dune telling going to acknowledge that everywhere we go, something follows us. And it's not the best, but it'll probably make them see firsthand that this world is not as safe as they think it is right now. I think it's us that need to let the people know.
It's a bleak outlook coming from you, Philo. But all right, we'll let those cities burn, and that's how they'll hear.
We're going to the cities to warn them. We are the emissary. What don't?
We're not
going to be.
Like, can we step out for a second? Like,
yeah. Let's go to Craig.
Yeah,
Let's-
when did you guys plan on like emissary and like sending out a cry? I thought we were like had a plan. Like we have a goal in mind, not like stopping at every city.
But the goal right now is to stop them from breaking the seal, doing that. How do you? They are the biggest cities in the entire continent, whatever this is, the capital and the city of O. How are us three alone gonna stop them?
I guess my thought
That's
was
what I'm saying.
we
That's
have
why
to
we
head
need
to
to.
Stag's Crossing. So my thought was we'd go to Stag's Crossing and find this Lylander guy, and while we were there, spread the good word. And then we'd have to travel across the entire continent to go find the Raven Queen to try to get the the artifact, so that we could then go steal the other two from Illusion. And in order to do that, we'd see a lot of people, and we'd just be
Because
like,
this
"Yo,
is a
shit's
high
fucked up."
trade district. There's probably people who have already come from Feral Dune, gone to Feral Dune, done that. We could spread the word. We can tell them about Feral Dune for them to do it self. Why backtrack?
My thought was get a position of advantage and then kill Illusion. It's a two-step plan.
So all right?
I think we need a lot more steps in between kill and Belusion. We need a lot more
no.
fucking steps.
Question mark, kill Belusion.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's all. What else do we need?
No, that's a solid plan. I mean,
Yeah.
easy. If you kill him, you cut the head of the snake off. Snake dies, right?
I don't think he's the head of the snake.
See, Craig gets it.
Nah, I get it. I'm 100% behind it.
He's the fucking tail of the snake. All right.
If anything, he's the fangs of the snake.
Maybe the fangs. Yeah, he's the fangs. We already met the priest. We did that. We know it's not just him. We told the fairy print ladies, whatever the fuck they were. All right, told us it wasn't illusion that came and sealed them away. It was the priest.
And we know that Tavi ditched us as the portal was closing, so to complete his nefarious plot.
The Demon King Tavi. I am arisen, the Demon King.
I'm gonna be so mad if that's what it is.
Oh
dude,
man,
mad.
stop. No, you can't now because you're gonna be mad if it is or
He
cannot.
my
infiltrated. He
Craig,
infiltrated
Craig's
the
like, oh wait, I want to
school.
say more things to ruin it. He's like a silver dragon. He's be a red dragon now. They
Yeah.
transformed. He's gonna come to
Yep.
us in that as a friend. Like you guys found me, and then he's gonna.
And then he's
turn
gonna
on us
betray
as the
you.
Red dragon.
He's gonna betray you.
Illusion's
Yeah.
boss
Yes.
is
It's so good. You know what,
It's always been taught.
Ryan? And you know what's the worst thing about
Since
it?
the beginning.
You know it's coming, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Tavi infiltrated
Nah,
the
even if
school
you brought it in, I'd be like, "There's no way he's doing that."
to plan for
Exactly. Like
Illusion's
even
attack.
now, you wouldn't do that. He did it. What are you gonna do? Stab me?
All right. So back to the original question. Do we agree on Stag's Crossing?
I think you guys are
Yes.
agreeing on Stag's Crossing. It's
We're
just the
agreed on
exact
Stag's
route
Crossing.
on
Yeah,
how
it's
to
like
get
the
there.
exact route on how to get there. And okay, all right. So we're stuck between going to Feral Dune first, which we're going to Feral Dune to send a single message. Let's ask this guy if he can send Feral Dune a message for us.
Hey,
He
do
talks to
any
the
of you
fuck-
guys
this
have
guy
a fucking
talks to
spell called
animals.
message?
There's a spell called message. This guy can talk to
Don't we need
animals.
supply? All
We
right.
can tell this guy to
That's
put
true.
a note in a bird's mouth and send it there.
You saved his
I'm
son.
not-
You'll
there's
probably
no
do it.
reason to go back to Feral Dune.
Catapult. Launches a bird.
Catapult.
Uh,
I couldn't find which button.
Merrick, tell him to put a fucking note in a bird's mouth.
yeah, write a note. It's a good idea.
All right, we'll take the River Hills then.
We'll do that.
Whatever you
No, I
guys
like the
want.
plan. I like your plan, though. I want you to do. No, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a better way than us spending another, probably 2 sessions
Uh-huh.
going back to Feral Dune.
Yo, there's a consequence to travel in this.
Yes, there's a consequence.
I made it that way on
don't-
purpose.
I don't
Greg
want to.
travels.
Yeah, but
I
I also
don't-
gotta pick up my cloak of fucking.
That shit ain't ready yet.
No, it's not. So, Merrick, talk to Big Daddy right now and tell him to send a message.
Hey,
It's Stone Poppy.
hey, Pebble guy.
Yes, Master Merrick. How may I help you? Your attempts at, groating me will not work. But how may I be assistance?
You could tell me what groating means.
No, I will not.
I thought the same thing.
Loading?
I need
Yes,
you to send word to the Forge Master of Feral Dune.
I can do this. What word? I had only one word though.
Bird.
All right, bird is the word. Sending now.
He'll know what it means.
Oh no,
Exactly.
bird! Yes,
And
of course.
That
it
is 100% code for you need to inform the citizens of the country of the impending
my God, it
attack
hurts.
from Illusion,
We need to start
so
a
that we
revolution
can all
against
fight
the
together
capital.
against him.
Okay.
That's our secret code for
Just
that.
bird.
That's-
And
That's-
he'll understand if you send the word of bird.
All right, it shall be done. And then he writes bird and sends it.
It's the bird carrying the word, which is bird.
Word has been sent.
A bird with the word of bird has been sent.
All right, Merrick, does that satisfy your need to go back to Feral Dune?
Yes, entirely.
What exactly
I'm
would you
in
say you were
100%
doing
agreement.
to them? You're telling them to start spreading the seeds of revolution.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
also-
the
Seize the
word.
means of production, if you will.
But
Yes.
in the meantime, later, not right now, you need to handwrite that note and send it to Craig.
I need it to show up via pigeon, so I can act upon it.
You need me to actually type the message?
No, handwrite and deliver.
I will send you a letter in the mail.
Yes. Pigeon it to me. Their mail works too. Okay.
Signs up for a Twitter.
Fuck.
All right, so to the capital we go.
To the cat. What? No, we're going to Sex Crossing.
Oh, all right.
Right?
Before you all wander off aimlessly in 3 different directions, I do have another token of my thanks. And then he gestures over to the second table that's there, where there is one large wrapped package and then 3 smaller wrapped packages. The large one is for the 3 of you to split, and then there's 1 package each for you. It is Useless trinkets and baubles that I have no use for.
Merrick shakes his to try to figure out what it is.
Um, you just you feel something rattling around in yours. Well, there's
Hilo
what do you
just
open first? The
opens
big
it.
package or the small packages?
Big package.
Okay, so as you unwrap the large package, you see inside are 10 gemstones. Four of them are these transparent deep purple, and six of them are this transparent yellow green to pale greenish color.
Oh, just
He
hang on to
is,
these.
he is a stone daddy, huh?
They are worth 100 gold pieces each.
Can we use them as currency, or do we have to
Nah, you gotta
exchange
find
them?
someone to hawk them off to first.
So I pull out a bag from my satchel and say, boys, don't you think I got this here bag of holding? We could probably keep all them rocks right in here with the rock gnome.
Are you wait? Is he sweating?
Uh, yeah, and he's got a tent in his pants.
I knew it. His pupils are dilated.
Oh, they're dinner plates. They're dinner plates. It's like a cat that just got a big old whiff of catnip.
I love it. Okay.
What color did you say the gems were?
Four of them are a transparent deep purple, and the six of them are a transparent, like yellow green to pale green.
Wait, who is there somebody who takes care of inventory, or should I be writing this down?
Well, don't
I
all
mean,
write
I
them
take
down.
care of my own inventory.
Oh,
Everybody write down 10 gems.
Yeah, nah. Figure out who
so
gets what.
there's how many and how many? There's four that are what?
There's 10 gemstones. Four of them are amethysts. Four of them are uh, crystal barrels.
Crystal
One,
what?
one more time?
There you go.
Whoa.
That's the word. It's not bird.
Definitely not bird.
Okay. All right, I go to this small package and with my tinker's tools slowly unwrap it.
Okay.
Well, let's just divvy out the big bag first.
yeah.
Are we putting them into your bag of holding?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Torque like scoops him right up and throws him in a bag of holding and says, "Don't you worry, I'll keep eye on these
I'll keep an eye on the gems
beautiful
for you.
I'm fine with
shiny
it. Did you give me
stones."
a value on the 30 black ivory claws I have, by the way? You didn't, right?
Don't believe I did.
What? 30 black ivory? Oh, these are all how many? 100 gold pieces each?
Yeah, those are 100 each.
Damn, that's like 10 grand.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Yeah,
you
it is.
holding them in the bag of holding.
They're worthless. They're worthless trinkets and baubles to Stone Daddy. He doesn't care. He likes more
He is the
traditional,
pebble
like
poppy.
he likes granite, limestone. That's the kind of rock he's into.
I go over to Stone Pappy and say, "Hey,
Actually, I'm going to. No, I lied. I'm going to take one of those yellow gems. And you can have the rest in your bag.
okay."
Did you have a name, or did you just call them yellowish gems?
Chrysler barrels?
Chryso barrels.
Well, fuck yeah, one Chris. Oh, did you just Google that right now?
Oh no, that's what you guys
That's what it
rolled
is.
some dice to get this.
Oh, okay.
So you're rolling all these dice for you guys are fucking losing your mind.
All right, what's in Merrick's package?
So I'll tell you what's in Merrick's first because Torek is slowly opening his. Um, inside of yours, Merrick, is you see a large emerald about the size of your hand. And there is a glowing bluish light inside of there. Bluish green light glowing, like a sea green kind of light glowing inside of this emerald here.
Just green emerald with blue light.
It is known as an elemental gem. The type is emerald.
Noted.
When you use an action to break the gem, an elemental is summoned, as if you had cast the conjure elemental
Oh
spell.
my god.
The type of gem, so you basically can summon a water elemental when you break the emerald.
God damn.
That's like a one-time use.
Yep.
That is amazing.
This guy's got some trinkets. He's not giving a fuck about.
I guess I'll take this piece of crap, and then Merrick pockets it.
Who's next? Are you still slowly opening yours, Torek, or is it
Yeah,
open?
I'm so slowly that it shows up last.
I'm
Okay.
gonna open mine then.
All right.
I definitely put one of those gems in my
In your what?
bag.
Oh, I just heard. Definitely put one of those gems in my.
I'm using it as a kegel.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so you open up a potion. It is a gray, stony, gravelly looking kind of potion in there.
What is this drink? It doesn't look too tasty.
I believe that is a potion of giant strength.
Giant strength, you say?
Yes, specifically of stone giant strength.
That's
So what happens when you drink it is your strength score becomes 23 for 1 hour.
Oh, I can't wait to experience this.
It will make you rock hard.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have no use because I get rock hard all day.
You just had to, didn't you?
All right.
Do I need to keep track of weight?
No, I don't. Listen, if you the 30 claws
Actually,
is
wait,
pushing
for
it.
me it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the 30 claws is pushing it
The
for
30
you.
claws is not pushing it for me. Trust me.
Well, it's not just weight, but how comically large is your backpack?
The black claws aren't that big.
These are big claws. This
Yeah,
beast
alright.
was.
Yeah,
cheap.
they pack well,
I
though.
see what
They
you're
pack-
saying.
they pack
I get
well.
what you're saying.
One claw's like
those
this.
those are exceeding a little bit, but we're gonna let that one go because it already happened.
Yeah, we're letting
But
that one
I
slide.
can carry like a fucking horse.
I know you can. But it'd be awkward. You can't fight and carry a
Yeah.
horse.
I can use the horse as a weapon.
You definitely can. All right. So, last is Torek, and he unwraps slowly unwraps.
I'm
It
getting
is
impatient staring at him
slowly
this.
unwrapping.
I'm like, we're gonna be here all day.
Craig, do I feel those impatience?
I go
Probably
grab
not.
I go grab a cup of coffee and come back. And he's still doing
Even
it.
if you notice it,
He wouldn't care.
you don't care.
I just go slower.
Yeah. So you finally see, after what seems to be an hour of unwrapping, there is a vial in here containing a sticky, black, thick, heavy kind of oil. inside of this container. But you notice when you go to like move it around, it moves quite quickly. And you see a little note scrawled inside of it saying, oil of slipperiness.
Ooh.
The oil can cover a medium or smaller creature, along with the equipment it's wearing and carrying. Applying the oil takes 10 minutes. The affected creature then gains the effect of freedom of movement spell for 8 hours. Alternatively, the oil can be poured on the ground as an action, where it covers a 10-foot square, duplicating the effect of the grease spell in that area for 8 hours.
Awesome. I love that.
Good. All right.
Underappreciated spell.
Yeah, grease him up.
I'm gonna be in that grease.
And you see on the back of that piece of paper that says oil of slipperiness, you see something scribbled out. And if you squint, it says elf stroglide.
Oh, that's so good. It's expired, that's why it's black. Oh yeah, I went there.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't stuff expire? It does now.
It's scratched out of the glass.
No, it's just used.
Oh no.
That's actually Rock Gnome.
Rock Gnome approved. Oh, okay. Anyway,
It's Rock Gnome barbecue sauce.
Oh,
You know, every good oil of slipperiness is passed down through the generations.
ew.
That's true. And also definitely true.
Oh, right. Anyway, moving the fuck on. Yeah, so you guys have been given a small treasure hoard, as some might describe it. And yeah. Stone Daddy is saying, how else can I prepare you? I've given you... You've cleaned me out of my trinkets and baubles. I hope will help you on your journey.
great. And I hope put all this behind us so your son and you don't have to experience it again.
I hope we shall meet again.
Hopefully when this is all over.
Yeah, likewise, Pebble Poppy.
I'm gonna snatch a carrot off the table and walk out. Give him a nod and walk out the door.
Yep. You
Is the
notice like the
Stonefather
carrot was
really-
like growing out of the table?
Yeah.
Is the Stonefather really totally cool with me calling him the Pebble Poppy?
You don't give a fuck, man. Dude,
I love it.
he's a druid hippie, man. He gets stoned all the time. That's why he's a stone daddy. If you want to call him Pebble Poppy, sure.
It's just stoned Eddie.
Yeah, stoned Addy, so he's real focused on what he has to do.
He doesn't even know what it's like to not be on shrooms.
Exactly.
Wow.
So, you guys are heading south out the thicket, down through the river hills. Can you draw me your the path you want to take, I guess?
Yeah, Torque knows the route, so he's gonna.
Yeah, Torek.
Easy. There it is.
Okay. Yeah, that'll probably work.
Can y'all see it?
Yep, I can see it.
is Torek like showing us on a map his route
Yes.
with like his finger?
Yep.
Well, if we're gonna go this way, I think we should stay to the west and hug the cliff, and then cross at the bridge. And then we have less chance of getting lost.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with that.
What was the route? Was the swirly thing that you just had was the fucking route.
No, he wants to do this, right?
Yes, that's my proposed alternate, so Philo can decide which way she wants to go.
So you know the land? I thought Torek said he knew the land.
Well, let's
Have you traveled
let's
this
give-
route
I
before,
don't-
Merrick?
Philo, let's give the boy a chance to, redeem himself after the swamp and all that. So,
He did get us. You have one more chance, Merrick. You got us lost in the swamp.
I hate you guys for following Torek.
We'll follow you this time. Don't let us
Nope.
down.
Nope.
We're
Nope.
following Merrick's
We're
route.
going.
We're following Merrick's route.
Merrick refuses to.
You already showed us we're going that way.
All right, Torek, lead the way. You're the master navigator. Hop 2.
By the way, Craig, I just thought of something while peeing.
I love those. Are my favorite times to think.
I want to be canon, and it might never come up, and you guys can never influence this because your characters don't know. I've only mentioned it once. Remember how I said Philo has bare feet?
Yep.
Can we make it canon that if she's not wearing boots and she's in bare feet, her speed is increased by 5?
How about this? If she's wearing,
She would
if
never.
if she's wearing
normally-
shoes, her speed is decreased by 5.
What?
Ooh,
That's what I'm willing to offer you.
That's pretty good. I mean, objectively, like mechanically, that's bad, but it's also pretty good.
I'm down to make that canon. I'm gonna lower my speed by 5 right now.
I love that. That's great.
I'm down to make that.
Yep.
I like it. It's
Yep. It's good. I like that a lot. Fucking clunky shoes.
yeah. All right, so Merrick's route.
All right, let me break out the good old travel table.
I love this.
Good old travel table. Okay. So, who's leading? Torek is leading?
Correct.
Okay. Torek, roll a survival check.
Boom.
Okay. Yeah, you might know this route a little bit. All right, roll me a d6, please. Great. That's just what I wanted. For you to roll 1. So this is how I'm going to play this out. Roll me a d12. Okay, cool. So you are traveling out of the Grand Thicket, and you notice it is so much easier to leave right now. It's almost like a path is kind of forming in front of you, almost, it feels like. But you haven't quite caught it, you know. So you spend, I'd say, about what's the distance on this bad boy here? You're actually not going slow through here, so you're actually able to make your full time. So you'll be able to make the full 24 hours and 24 miles in the day. It'll probably take you most of the day to get out of the thicket, though, even going that full speed. You break for lunch about halfway through the day, and you're still in the woods, but it's starting to thin out a bit. Um, and as you guys are cleaning up lunch, Philo, I think you're the one that hears it. You hear like a twig break just outside of like the camp range. Roll a perception check. All right, something is stalking you.
And I noticed this.
You don't notice you can't see what it is, but you just notice something is moving out there.
Did we do a walking order or anything?
You just finished up from lunch.
Oh, we just finished up front, so we're like in the house?
No, you were traveling through half the day. You broke for lunch.
Okay.
You ate
But
lunch.
what is I guess we don't need a traveling order. We're just
Nope, you're all just kind of jumbled
we're
together.
Really casual traveling
Yeah.
together. All right, I'm going to fully acknowledge this and say, guys, there's someone following us, and I'm going to turn around and right towards the noise and say, "Who's there?"
The noise stops. And then,
Do I hear the last point where the noise was?
yep, and you're looking right where you heard the last noise.
I'm going to sprint.
Towards it? You're just sprinting towards it?
Yep.
As you sprint towards it, a wolf runs out of the woods, starts running towards you with its teeth bared, and then just stops. Like, skirts! And 3 more wolves actually did that, like, circling you guys. Like, they all jumped out, and then, like, they kind of, like, saw who you were, and then they, like, stopped.
Torque turns around and says, "What was that, Philo? And oh, look at that, Philo! There's some wolves."
I'm going to stop right in front of the wolf too.
It just kind of, like, sniffs at you. Its, like, tail is, like, down. It's like hair's not up. It's, like, tail's down. It's, like, kind of just sniffs at you. And then it, like, backs up a little bit. And then, like, just kind of, like, bows its head, like, submissively.
What?
Stone Daddy?
Eric's gonna pet a wolf.
Wolf lets you pet it.
Ooh, can I get on it?
You cannot ride the wolf. Wolf will
Come
not let
on,
you ride it.
halfling.
Wolf will let you pet it. Once it realizes
Merrick tries.
it, like, was hunting you, and then, like, fucked up and realized, oh shit, this is Stone Daddy's guests.
I throw the wolves a turkey leg
Where do you have a turkey leg from?
in my bag of holding,
I'm not okay.
which is not a refrigerator.
The wolf eats it and then vomits. It eats the vomit up.
I am going to bow my head to the wolf because I think I fully understand that in my mind, I think it's Stone Daddy watching out for us right now. And I'm going to just bow my head and point back and do like the eye to eye contact thing.
Okay.
Like, I think these things are watching our back.
All right. Okay, and so
Could be wrong, but that's just what.
you're right. You could start packing up and then.
Merrick's now mounted on a wolf.
No, the wolf is mounted. You wait.
Whoa.
Yeah. So while you guys are petting the dogs, I'm gonna go refill my drink really quick. Please hold.
You guys are mounting the. God, how tall is your character again? You'd have even a wolf. You'd have to climb a wolf.
Yeah, but
Right?
it's like laying down. That's what I'm saying. I could definitely ride one. I just gotta get enough gusto built up. Get a good running start and a little hop. I think I can manage.
Ryan, I just started writing a campaign, and Garrett's in it, and he's a Warforged Ranger, and his name is Rotenim Rhett, which is Terminator backwards.
That's pretty good.
How fucking awesome is that?
That's pretty awesome. I still want to do it. I'm being a lazy piece of shit, though. I want to write a campaign.
Craig showed me how to like make a website and all that stuff, and it's lit.
Nice.
But the map is so much work,
Yeah.
and I just look at Craig's and I'm like,
I have a lot of. I have an idea of kind of how I want to. I already have like a very good idea of how I want to start a camp,
nice.
and it's part of me like I feel like I have to do it on the computer, but I want to draw it. I don't know.
Hello?
I want to get the maybe I want to see to get them like how did
You're on a
Draw this
mine
map.
ship and it crashes, and you've all met each other because you bumped.
like
into
how
each
you
other.
did how you did this map, Craig. Could I like make a city?
Yeah. Sure could. Well, you want to design your city?
Yeah. Oh no. No, not this. I still I'm being a lazy piece of shit, and I've said it for a while, but I do want to do at least start with a one shot.
Yep. Here you go.
That's my favorite way to do it. Is just do a pre-written one shot, so you don't have to do any of the work. You just have to follow the map. You know, just get used to it.
That's what I bought, Ryan.
That's what I'm doing the map in, and it's like so amazing.
It's a great tool. If you want to do the dungeons, though, you got to buy the expansion version, which is $55
Sent it? Where'd you send it?
in the Telegram.
Oh, okay, in the Telegram. Okay.
That's gonna get me, Craig. I got.
Yeah, it's fine. You can upgrade, so you'll be
I'm
right.
gonna need it.
I'm convinced I want to do it, but I might turn my.
It's fine, dude. Once you start building, you have no idea where it goes. My map was
Okay.
completely different in my mind from where it actually turned up, so don't worry about it. And that's like I've like drawn out a bunch of dungeons, and then like
'Cause
once I
my-
actually get around to making them, I get so many more ideas from the program itself.
Because my thought where I want to kind of go is I want to get really detailed with a city, and I want my
hell yeah.
whole campaign to be in that city.
Oh, that's badass. Yeah, you could
Hell yeah.
definitely do that with this tool. You just have to buy the expansion version, but you can totally do whole cities as detailed or as not detailed as you want.
That's insane.
It like, and I definitely don't like. It would never be something as long term as this one.
Yeah.
It's
I
what
would-
my goal is to do.
I would definitely be a guinea pig for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, that sounds fucking sick.
Blaze in the Dark.
Tiefling Warlock, let's go.
Yeah, it's that's kind of where I already had an idea, and when we played Blades in the Dark, it actually gave me a lot.
It was so much, dude. That was so much fun.
Was doing
Garrett, I
except
can't.
except in that game, you're the criminal where I want to give the group basically the choice, a hard choice to choose whether to be on
What side to be
one
on?
side or the other. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah,
That's sick.
Garrett, you didn't play Blades in the Dark with us, but you definitely should one of these
Yeah,
times.
we should do that again. That would be wicked.
Yeah, it was fun.
I'm down. I'm down.
Ryan, you should just read
That
the
program.
manual for it because the lore in that is like so good.
In Blades of the Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't, but it's like that's. It's like that. It was just a really cool idea, and it just like as we were playing it, even I was just thinking of like different things you could do with just D&D. But I
That's
like
so cool.
I like that the mechanics to that. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But like to play like a full session would be totally different. Like we just played the one shot, so it's like
Right.
awesome. And I'd like to do a more like actually finish. Those are really shorter, even if you were to like really play through,
Yep.
right? Like you can't like I feel like you can't even make it as long as.
Oh, you can because like you can just fully kit out your like layer and stuff. You do bigger and bigger jobs.
Yeah, I would just say that like you just have to have multiple like more phases to the overall like task. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. Like make more subtasks to complete your goal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one where it was like, you have to break into like the Wicked Sisters' house, and they broke it down to like researching how they're gonna get in, and then climbing up the aqueduct, and then breaking in through the yard, and then climbing the side of the house, and then the room that you're in is not the room that you need to be in or the floor that you need to be on. So you have to sneak through the house. There's an encounter in one of the bedrooms, and then there's escaping. You know what I mean? It's like you could really go nuts with it. But anyways, Craig, what happens next?
Okay. So,
We found the chain of power.
yep, game is over. You won.
Bingo.
So
We took a spot, dug a hole, found it.
boom, easy. You guys got the shovel from the old man,
Just in the ground.
and now you were just shoveling every square inch of the world, and you found it eventually.
In grid fashion.
Yep, you're also wildly rich, and everybody hates you. Um, anyway, yeah, you guys make it out of the Grand Thicket with your wolf patrol keeping a wide berth of you, making sure nothing fucks with you. Um, and you guys probably make it, like I'd say like a quarter to a fifth of the day's travel is outside of the thicket before it's time for you guys to rest for the night. You guys are, yeah, about here. Yeah, like right here.
So the cliffs are in sight.
Yes. I would say you guys probably made it to the just barely, just made it to the bottom of the cliffs as it was like the sun was setting. Like just enough time to like set up camp. Assuming you want to camp against the cliffs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. So set up some camp. You do it. This is old news to you guys at this point now. I mean, you
Setting
guys have
camp
been,
up.
you guys have been traveling for how long now? How many months now has it been?
Well, the
I would say it's been like a couple of months since Torque and
No way.
no, I don't think it's
We've
been a
only
couple
known
of
Torque
months
for
since
like 2
Torque. I'd
weeks.
say Torque has been a month.
I'd
It's been like
Yeah.
4 months total of this.
Yeah, 4 months total is what the campaign. Man,
So Torque, I think, is probably
time
a
for
month.
us is fucked. Time for them is so fast. Um, yeah, Torque's been about here for like a quarter of the trip, maybe. Because you guys,
Yeah, I'd say a month.
yeah, you guys fucked around for a while in Farrelldon in the forest.
Merrick's like what, 3 months? 2 months.
Merrick was right there once since you guys got to Kantaro. Like I'd say it was like what a week or two travel from Hillgroth to Kantaro.
Because we did like what, 4 sessions without?
He was like 3.
It was like 3. Was it only that? Oh my
Dude,
God.
Andy got to the point where he was fucking rifling through
He
the
was
Royal
doing
Crypt.
too
Dude,
much.
yeah, he got
like,
bored.
he got bored. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He was Merrick was there since Kantaro, so
Yeah.
a long time.
Okay. Yep.
But yeah, about 4 months is about the timeline of the whole campaign. I'll give it about that.
Yeah, okay. I feel like all that happened couldn't have been like with like I'm thinking about how travel time works.
Well, it's just how long have you guys been traveling the whole time? Essentially, you haven't like stopped.
Yeah, but travel time is how much distance in a day?
24 miles in a day.
24 miles in a day, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's not that
that's a
far.
lot. Like, I feel like it's been 2 months total,
Okay.
right?
Wait,
Like,
no,
Hilgard. Wait. All right, so
because
let's say
we were in
Hilgard,
the full tan sanctuary for
one
like two
day,
weeks,
two
just
day,
chilling.
3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day, 7 day, okay, 8 day, 9 day, 12 day, 13 day, 14 day, 15 day. Let's say 16 day, 17 day, 18 day, 19 day,
Then we
twenty
were
day. Like this, I'm
no,
not
because
even
we were
doing
in
full
full tan
24
for like a
miles.
week.
Yeah, you chilled at full tan for a
Okay, we
week.
chilled the full team for a week. All right. So, yeah, still too much.
Yeah.
We were in Farrell Dun for a length of time.
Well, I'll say three. I'll say 3 months max.
I'm okay with that.
All
That's
right.
Four
fair.
months is a little long. 3 months we'll
4 months
we'll
is
go.
long. Like not just like I'm not just saying it like the travel wide and stuff like that. I'm
Yeah.
saying a lot's happened
In a short
in a
period of time.
short. I feel like it shouldn't be that much time
Yeah.
because this is sudden that they're making their move
Moves.
and
Yep.
introducing it on the world. Like it's hard for this world to not
This world moves
know
real slow, man.
so. That's what I mean. But I feel like it's hard to say this world. If we I feel like if we put too much time on it, it's weird if we get to a place and maybe they don't know as much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
Are you comfortable with 3 months?
3 months sounds perfect to me.
Okay.
I'm with it.
As long as we can say Torik's been in here for 3 weeks.
Yep.
Okay. It's
That's agreed.
it's been 3 weeks since Feral done.
Yeah.
Because you were wandering in the swamp for like a week. You were wandering in the swamp. You were at
Well,
Feral done for like a
we
week.
met Torek at full tan though.
Did you? I thought you
Yeah.
met him. Oh, right.
Met him at full tan,
Yeah,
which
no,
I
okay.
saw-
That
I
makes more
think
sense.
I
Yeah.
think we knew him. I think we knew him
He had
for.
goods. He was
I,
A month then.
s-
Yeah, a
I
month.
still think 3 weeks. No, oh no, because we
It was a
went to
month,
the whole
yeah.
forest thing.
Went through the whole
we knew him
forest
for a
thing.
month. We knew him for a
Yeah,
month.
it's a month.
Yeah.
Because that forest thing was a week long.
Because this whole interaction between Hilgarth Academy, that was fast.
Yeah, you
We
guys
were
got to the
moving.
capital quick. You guys were like, we got to go there. We're on a mission. We know
Yeah,
exactly
we
what to
need-
do.
Like they took the sister. We need to go there.
Yeah. You guys had purpose.
Yeah, so this makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. We were with him for a month.
Cool. All right. Yeah, so you guys break for camp is really it. You guys have camp out. What are you guys talking about?
How long you think we've been together?
You motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, so we just had the conversation. Great. You guys have a wonderful night.
Well, no, let's play this out a little bit.
Okay.
Can we?
Of course, you guys, please.
I want to play that out. We just talked about it. I want to play in character.
It's
I
only
think
been about like 3 weeks, right?
I think it's since since the sanctuary where we left Alpha Sister. It's been about a month. I say, what was her name? I don't remember. It's been about a month, and Javi, can't believe just camping nights like this. How much we've had without him here. It's been almost 2 weeks.
Feels like it's been a couple months since I've talked to him, though. But yeah, it's real sudden.
Time flies when shit's hitting the fucking fan, eh?
That it does. That it
Does.
does.
4 months ago, I was in history class.
Lame.
was training
Nerd.
to come out.
Nerd.
How old are you?
You don't ask a lady that question.
I'm I am 18 years old. I'm fine with saying my age. How old are you?
I
When
gotta
have we
be
talked
somewhere
about
between
this?
like 24 and 23,
You don't know how
somewhere in
old you
there.
are?
Nah,
You are
I
drunk
didn't
a
really
lot of the
know.
time.
I didn't really celebrate birthdays in the slums.
Torque, I think you mentioned before, and I don't want to offend you anyway, but how old are you?
Oh, I'm 400 years old.
What?
Yeah, 420 to be exact, you know. Blaze it, my dudes.
You've seen, you must have seen the world in ways I've never experienced.
Gotta love a good 20th of
You're
philo.
older than my great grandparents,
And
than my great 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 grandparents.
I'm not even entirely that old for a rock gnome. Some might would consider me, you know, young.
And I know this, but it always just the experiences you live. Do you ever get bored with life?
Well, I suppose I did. Maybe not bored with life, but sort of fed up with it. You know, I started out in the lower Gragan, and eventually I knew my purpose would lead me elsewhere. And being at Farrell Dune gave me a sense of, well, productivity and, you know, impact, if you will, um, on the world, like the Forge on Steel. And, well, then I found you two, and, you know, I really quite enjoyed it. And I suppose Merrick was the one who led us out of the swamp. There, I said it.
Damn straight.
I'm pretty sure
Philo
it
bought
was.
right
I'm pretty
into it.
sure if it was you, if I think you're forgetting. But did you ever think you'd end up here in life, where
Going to
we're
save the
at,
world
about
or
what
some
we're
shit.
trying to do? We're trying to save the world for 400 years. You imagine
Well,
that you responsible for saving the world? Because it's putting a lot of pressure on me. I, I, I'm so scared. I'm so worried that we're gonna fail and that responsibility is gonna be put on me.
I
well,
mean,
Philo. Sorry, Merrick, you go.
what's the worst that happens? We fail, we screw up, everyone dies. Like, big deal. Who cares?
I love this world. I don't want it to die.
So, I mean, listen here, Philo. The thing is that whether we get through this or not, all things in life, good and bad, eventually come to an end. You have to appreciate what's good while it's in front of you and know that the bad does not exist forever, and eventually the world will move on. However, we could solve this problem with grace, without casualty, without, you know, hiccup um, or misstep, and eventually there will be another crisis just as large. It's nothing that we can change. It's part of the natural cycle of the world. The way that groups grow to power and eventually are rivaled by someone else, and the determination of good versus bad, or the rising and falling of the forge hammers. You see, it can't be changed, but we have to do our best and know that we are all part of that balance. And it's not up to just any one person, you see. It's sort of up to everyone. Um, but we all try to do our part and hope that that's enough. And we don't truly ever know, but we have to believe in ourselves because the challenges are big enough that doubting ourselves doesn't help shit, to be frank. So know that you're on the right side of history, and try to find some peace in that. And all else fails, smoke a little weed every once in a while.
I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, say smoke him if you got him.
And I'm ready. Ready to make sure whoever comes after us has the chance to fight the same battle we do. Sure, they'll have their own battle, but I'm gonna make sure this world survives for them to have their chance.
Now that there is a winning attitude. And he pulls out a like a wineskin type leather pouch and pours out three three finger glasses of rock gnome gin and hands it to each and says, uh, I think we've all earned a drink here. I don't think Merrick here will disagree, old pal?
I could use a second, actually.
Drink it already.
Torek laughs and says, Eager beaver you are. I haven't even got to the toast, but here you go. And pours him out another one and says, here's to trying to do our part. Cheers. He looks over at Merrick and says, now you're just being a twat. And cheers his philo and downs it.
Well, cheers back and drinks. Yes, that's it.
That was beautiful. I love that. Why don't you all take a point of inspiration?
Ooh, I love it. Is there a place to mark that down?
There is.
It's right above your proficiency bonus.
Yep.
What is that? Ooh, I had it marked. God damn it! Did I already have a point of inspiration?
Yep.
There
They
it is.
don't.
Yeah, you
They
found
don't
it.
stack. You
God
don't
damn.
use it. You
You
lose it. You don't lose it, but you lost this one.
God damn it.
Yeah.
And that's on to roll to hit, right?
That's on. You can make advantage on anything, any roll you want. You can turn it to an advantage.
That's after it rolls initially.
I think that's before
It's
it rolls.
before you roll it.
You have to announce it before. Okay.
Yeah, because you're doing it like you're.
So it could be you want to use it on something that might
God, you
not
want to win.
mean something or
Yeah.
something like it.
That's fair.
Something that you really want to hit. Oh. All right. I think that actually leaves us as a good place to hold off then for the night.
Nice.
That's a good little that's a great
Nice little
scene
wrap
to
up
like
there.
kind of like, do like the silhouette closing.
Yeah.
I like it.
And montage.
Yeah, boom. Um,
Level up.
Wait, wasn't that the initial battle music?
yeah, there you go. Da 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 da. Bah!
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the
There you go. You
thrill
got
of
it.
the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals.
Down, down. Um.
Take it to the curb.
Oh boy.
Yes. So, I figure next time we'll probably take like what, one or right, 2 or 3 travels to get to Stag's Crossing.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
And then we could just jump into fucking around at Stag's Crossing.
I love that.
Cool.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I got a pee so bad, so I'm gonna leave. But
All
yeah, it was awesome. Thank you guys.
Yes, good session.
Good
Later,
session,
man.
boys.
Later, guys.
User disconnected from your